Hey everybody, David here, and today I want to talk about John Wick Chapter 3, Parabellum. This is the third chapter in the John Wick franchise, and yes, it's becoming a franchise, I think, and there might be rumors about a fourth John Wick movie possibly coming after this. We'll see. But I am going to start off with this. I thought this was a really badass film from start to finish. I really enjoyed the first two John Wick films, starring Keanu Reeves, who fits really great into this role. You know, obviously he's had some really good roles in the past and some bad ones. Most notably, Bill and Ted, which they're making a third movie of, and of course the Matrix trilogy, which really blew him into stardom. And John Wick is kind of the movies that brought him back into, you know, the popular zeitgeist, if you will. You know, after some other movie stars such as Liam Neeson was in the Taken franchise, and Denzel Washington was in not Equilibrium. He was in the Equalizer. Equilibrium is another movie that if you haven't seen it, check it out. It's with Christian Bale and Sean Bean. Christian Bale is badass in that movie. But we're talking about Keanu Reeves, who is a badass in this film all around. The action sequences throughout of this movie are crazy at times. Like the audience that I was with was loving every minute of it. That is not to say that the movie is perfect, of course. You know, every movie has its flaws, no matter how much we might want to enjoy it. But I think for the most part, if you're going in for the action, the movie definitely delivers on that. I am telling you, there is a scene with two dogs in this movie that I'm not going to spoil anything, but once you see it, there's some really cool things going on with these two dogs. That's what I'll say about that. And I was kind of not disappointed, but kind of curious. Like I was expecting Halle Berry. I knew Halle Berry was in this movie, and I thought she was going to have a bigger role in the film. But I hope I'm not. Maybe I shouldn't say that, but I don't think it's a spoiler. But anybody that might be getting their hopes up to see Halle Berry, which I wasn't getting my hopes up. When you come to these movies, you see it for Keanu Reeves. But yeah, her role wasn't as big as I thought it was going to be. But then again, you look at the previous John Wick films and you realize, well, every supporting character that's in these movies, including the villains that he has to fight, their roles are the least important of the movie. It's seeing John Wick kick ass, and of course that's what this movie delivers on. So, like I said, if you're going for that, and maybe for a little bit of the mythology of John Wick and what it's been growing with, how it expands its universe, I guess you can say. I think it does that really well, and I think people will be happy with what they get here. I was really happy about it, and I really was on the edge of my seat at times because I do get a little queasy with, not queasy, but like nervous with certain moments, but in a good way. I am going to give this movie an 8.5 out of 10. I thought the movie was really excellently executed, and it could be one of the best action movies of all time, action movie trilogies of all time, if you're going to count John Wick as a whole. I think I still like the first John Wick the best. Maybe with the second after, and then the third one being... I know some people are really loving the third movie. There are some things here that go to places, though, that I say... I know you want me to suspend my disbelief, but there's some things that I'm going to be questioning like a real movie nerd would. But look, I had a great time, and I think if you had a good time with the first two John Wick movies, this is definitely going to deliver on that. So with that being said, guys, I hope you comment below and tell me your thoughts on the recent John Wick film. Do you want to see a fourth one in the franchise, or do you think they should just leave it at this? I want more. I'm telling you, I could probably go for 10 John Wick movies, because, yeah, I mean, as long as you keep making them good, I'll be there in the theater checking them out more and more. Just don't get them to those direct-to-video quality types, or else I'm out. So with that being said, like, subscribe, and until next time, take care.